Alright, so I'm gonna show y'all how to start your own clothing brand. I know a lot of people don't really show it's like realistic expectations, bro, because a lot of the times you're not gonna be making money like the first couple of months, and that's just the hard truth. You know, you're gonna need some type of money to actually start, some type of money to either money, credit, or whatever, just to actually get samples, possibly run ads, get a couple extra pieces to send out to influencers and stuff like that. And also, you know, even paying for services like graphic designing, having somebody clean up your design, stuff like that. Alright, so first thing first, you're gonna need some type of money, whether it's anywhere from like $500 to $1,000 and upwards. That, I think that's a good place to start, because that's enough to get samples and all that stuff. Now that you have the money, come up with a name, but don't come up with like a super complicated name. Try to make it like something simple, clean, something marketable, because you don't want to have a, how do I say it, something like super long as well. Just something simple, something that sounds good, that's catchy, makes it easier. So after that, you're gonna want to see what type of clothing you want to make, whether that be graphic tee, streetwear clothing, maybe you just want to do like, what else, I don't know, casual clothing, stuff like that. Like, just decide what niche you want to be in and what type of clothing. I know, like, I'm gonna make a series where we start our own anime or slash comic book clothing brand, but like mixed with streetwear. We've actually been wanting to do this for a while. I saw somebody else trying to do it as well, so I mean, that would be a good thing to do, and I think y'all can relate to that as well, since we're gonna be starting it from scratch and everything. So I'll show that as well, but that's an example. Another one could be maybe like gym wear and stuff like that. That's another niche, you know, stuff for people that work out and stuff. Another one can be more streetwear, kind of like how I have it, how we have it with ours, just more streetwear type stuff. What else? Another one can be, these are a couple that I can think at the top of my head, but decide what exactly you want to do. Could be graphic tees as well, I don't know, whatever you do, choose it and stick to it. Next, after everything, after all that, choose your, make your social media. So that would be like your TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you have you take those names and those ats, because again, you don't want to have a super long at. Make it super simple. I mean, I know y'all have seen our shit. I think our name sounds pretty good, bro. It's not like it's pretty marketable, and I would say it's a good name. Like, in our it's like aesthetic-y, you know, aesthete. It sounds good. So, anyways, social media. Make sure you get those handles, those ads, those usernames. Short, simple username, which is why you want to have a simple slash catchy name, because social media, you want to make sure people are it's easy to remember. What I always do whenever I want to come up with names for stuff, just look at like the bigger brands, bro. Bigger brands, bigger businesses. Like, most of them have like super simple names, like just like Nocta, bro. Like, that sounds super, it's easy to remember. Sounds nice. Nike, Adidas. See, those are like easy names. Easy names to remember. Easy names to say. Easy names to, they're not super long, but you can remember them. It's easy to remember them. Here's an example. Like, I have a mic right here. It's super simple. It's called Blue. See, it's not super long. It's super easy to remember. Just an example. But after you get all your social media and everything, next you want to do is go create your Shopify. I think they might still have that $1 a month, that $1 for 3 months. So within those 3 months, you know, make sure you get all this. I mean, that's more than enough time to get everything started. Like, you could really start everything in like 3-4 weeks, if I'm being honest. The thing I would say that would take the longest would be samples, but we'll get to that. So make your Shopify, buy your Shopify. It might be $1. I don't know how much it is. I know they have the basic plan for like $40-50. Get that as well after that. But this is what I'm saying, you gotta have some type of money, because all that can add up. And if you only have $200, and after that month, after you get samples and everything, like, you're gonna be, it honestly is not enough. Personally, in my own experience. Okay, after you get your Shopify, what I see that a lot of people don't do is they don't buy the domains, bro. You want to make sure you buy your domains, just because if you go somewhere and you click a link and it's like my Shopify something, it's not like, that's not professional, bro. That don't look good. So make sure you buy your domains. Domains aren't expensive. You can go on GoDaddy, buy something for like $10, $20 a year, bro. Like, it's really nothing. Also, get an email. I would recommend either Gmail. I would recommend Gmail for your business thing, because whenever you do customer support and stuff like that, you want to make sure it's like support at and then your domain name.com. So for instance, like ours could be like support at asti.clothing, compared to like asti@gmail.com. The at Gmail, I mean, you could have it, bro, but I think it's just a personal preference because of business. You know, like for example, trucking, we have our own domains as well and stuff like that. So I guess it's just easier or it is more professional for me. As a business perspective, I would definitely recommend you, maybe not now, but later along the way, get a professional email. They're not expensive. It's like $7 a month. So maybe don't get it now, but like once you start making a couple sales or more sales, definitely I would say try to look into that. So after you do all that, so if you're not gonna get a professional email, just get a simple email. Just put your brand name. So for example, asti@gmail.com. That one's probably taken already, but something like that. asti.cl, asticlothing@gmail.com, something. Just so you can handle customers and stuff like that through there. Okay. So after you get that, you want to get your website set up through Shopify. You can always hire somebody on Fiverr. I know they don't charge that much. I think they charge like around $100, $150, just to make it like a simple website. You don't want to overcomplicate it and add all these extra stuff that you see people doing. They just make it simple, bro. Like, you don't have to spend that much money or that much time making your website. Get a clean theme and just make sure your products look good. And you should be good. And then later on, if you decide you want to make it all fancy and stuff, that's on you. But to start off, you know, you don't need all that stuff, bro. Just make it simple, clean, and you'll be good. Make sure it runs good as well. So after you make your website, make sure you embed SMS. I can make a tutorial on how to do it. It's super simple. I know you can pay somebody to do it, but actually, when we did our SMS, we used SMS Bump, but I've been hearing a lot of people say use PostScript, so we're trying to do that. I already got it embedded. I just got to get the phone number verified, but SMS Bump is another way to do it. It's super simple to do it as well. I can show you how to do it. At first, we paid somebody to do it, but we figured out how to do it ourselves. So, cause I got some extra money on that, so I can show you how to get that set up. So you want to make sure your website says this: subscribe to SMS and you're able to put phone number. You don't want to just do this shit. This is what I had when I first started. Like, it's not as good as SMS, bro. SMS is 1,000 times better because not everybody looks at their email. PostScript, SMS doesn't matter. Just get an SMS thing set up. So after that, you get your website. You get the SMS. Come up with a design. Now, I know you can find a lot of designs on Pinterest, bro. I didn't know that. So whenever we first started, we paid graphic designers, bro. And we spent a fuck ton of money, bro. We spent a lot. Like for some designs we were paying like $100, $150. And within that range we'll get like a couple of weeks. So yeah, we ran up like a couple. We spent a good amount on graphic designers, bro. And all those designs we got, we've only used a couple. A lot of them are, yeah, we're not using them anymore. And you're gonna notice this shit, a lot of graphic designers get their shit from here. So they're literally just selling you shit from here, from Pinterest, and just sell it to you. They probably touch it up a little bit, and that's what they did in our case. Because we found out that a lot of our designs were actually here. So yeah, we kind of got, they finessed us. They finessed us for sure. Like, you can find some badass graphic designs. Shit like that, bro. It's just a quick example, but there's a lot of shit you can find on here on Pinterest, bro. So you could even look up like any like character, like if you want to make I don't know, there's a lot of shit, but I don't know what type of designs you want to make. Maybe you want to make more streetwear type shit. You can literally just look at the top brands and try to take some from them, maybe some from another place, and then just make it your own. Because that's literally what everybody does, bro. Once you come up with your design and you think it's good enough, get a sample. More than likely, if you're watching this, it's because you haven't started your brand. So yeah, go get that sample. Once you get that sample, depending where you get it from, I know some manufacturers can take anywhere from like 3 weeks to like upwards to like 4 or 5 weeks. So, and I don't know if that's including shipping. I know ours does it in like 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks with shipping. Well, it's been a little longer now because holidays, but yeah, typically it's like 3-4 weeks. Samples usually just take longer because it requires less. I don't know if it's less or more. I forgot what it was, but it just takes longer compared to bulk order. But yeah, once you get your sample, that's when you start marketing. That's a whole other thing. But more than likely, if you're watching this video, you have not ordered your sample. So make sure you first go get that sample. Make sure you get all this set up first, and then you start marketing. But I mean, you could always, I would say, watch videos, learn how to run ads and stuff like that in the meanwhile, because 3 weeks is a lot of time that you can learn a lot of stuff. So try to do that, and that's pretty much the basics on how to start, bro. That's really all you need. And then I would say like some extra couple cash to run ads and stuff for your first drop. What I would recommend you to do is definitely 4 to 6 weeks to hype up your drop, and then eventually drop it. Don't do how we did it. We only did 2 weeks and that shit flopped. So something to learn from us. I know you can look at my video, how my brand failed, whatever the title was, go watch that and avoid the mistakes we did. But yeah, this is the basics. I mean, it's not that hard, so make sure you go do that. And yeah, if you're gonna start your brand, start now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Like, start today, like right now.